Hello guys, welcome to Wonder Club. Today we're going to learn about bones. We already did bones, sorry. This is the human body 101. I'm going to read each fact from this book. One fact, there are many facts in this page. On the outside of your body, you have a thin layer of stretchy skin. Every muscle helps you lift your things up. So, what happens if you eat food? That's what we're going to see today. Eating food. See, once you eat one munchy food, your teeth crush the food so that it's so mushy enough for you to swallow. The tongue pushes your food back, and that's what makes the food flow into the stomach. Once it enters the body, it goes through the esophagus and enters your stomach. Once it enters your stomach, your stomach's acid gets mixed with it, and then it makes it very soft and easy to eat. And then after that, the food leaves your stomach and enters your small intestine. First it enters the small intestine. I think you can't see it. The story begins from here and then turns and goes like this, and when it turns like that, and it enters the large intestine and goes through like this. Your muscles help it push the food along. Useful parts of the body of the food go to the rest of your body from these tubes. There is a special slime which helps the muscles make the food flow into the small intestine. Oh, if your intestines were uncalled, meaning unwrapped, they'd be as long as a baby blue whale. Oh, wow. Now that's big. Sometimes when you eat something, your stomach pushes your food back out and you vomit. This happens if you're ill or if the food is poisonous. You might feel a little sleepy after your big meal because the body is on work. This could make you tired. When you haven't eaten for a while, you feel hungry because the stomach wants some work, and that is to mush this food and send it to the small intestine. You feel hungry, and this is because your stomach sends a signal to your brain that it's empty. I'm correct. Pasta, oats, rice, bread give you energy. What makes our bones strong are milk, cheese, yogurt, and there's also one special one, the favorite one which I like. It's called paya. It's so gooey that you might even like it too. And your body needs plenty of water too. I would not recommend some soda for that, because soda is very bad for your stomach. Sometimes the bile juices, which are also known as stomach acid, actually can sometimes turn poisonous. So I don't recommend you drinking too much of soda. What you can drink, and also wine. What you can drink are fruit juices, sweet juices, and last but not least, water. What helps you grow are beans, disgusting, eggs, meat, fish, and that's what you help make you grow. You need vegetables. Fruits and vegetables keep you healthy. You need five servings of these fruit and vegetables. They're right. You need 5 servings of them. It's actually not true. Peeing is your body's way of flushing out waste that builds up in you. Pee is made in your kidneys. Kidneys are maybe like right here or here. I don't know where. And of course, they go to the bladder. And once your bladder is full, you feel the urge to pee, because the nerves which are over there send a signal to the brain saying that it's time to go to the restroom. It takes about a day for the solid waste to from your food to come out the other end. Staying alive, also known as respiratory system. When you breathe in, the air goes down your windpipe and spongy bags called lungs. When your lungs breathe air in, your lungs breathe air in and out. Your lungs can take the oxygen out of the air because that your body can use it. I don't know. Your diaphragm is a sheet of muscle. It moves down to allow lungs to fill with air. When you breathe out, the air comes back out of the windpipe because the oxygen which we breathe turns into carbon dioxide, CO2, and that could choke us. And also, it's very bad for your health. So that's why you should breathe out air after a little bit time. The oxygen goes into tiny sections of your lungs called air sacs. You breathe out enough to fill about 10,000 balloons. Your diaphragm moves up uh, to help push out air when you breathe out. I- If you put your hands on your ribs, as you feel your chest get wider. If you if Have you ever tried that experiment? I have, and it actually works. Now breathe out. Can you feel your chest get narrower again as your air leaves your lungs? The, do you feel it? Do you feel it? Tell me, do you feel it? Or you feel it? Okay. When you run or move quickly, your muscles need more oxygen, so your lungs have to work harder. That's why you breathe more quickly when you exercise. Wow. Doctors and nurses can feel your blood moving by touching your wrist. This is called your pulse. It can also be felt at your neck. Your blood carries oxygen and useful parts from your food to every part of you. You can see some blood vessels because they're just under your skin. They look like thin blue lines. Try and do this, and you could see some lines. They're actually nerves. If you laid your blood vessels end to end, they'd stretch you around the world twice. Some people Some people used to think that your feelings came from your heart. People probably thought this because your heart beats faster as you're excited. But feelings actually come from your brain. Smoking cigarettes make people very unhealthy. Smoking damages can lead to heart diseases and and can cause and and it could cause a deadly stuff which could be fatal. Cigarettes also make your lungs yucky and black. Your bones. Your bones fit together to make up your skeleton. This holds you and helps you to move around. Lift the flap to see how your spine bends. A joint, hip joint, is where two bones meet. I told you about it in our bones video. Your bones look like this on the outside. Your bones look like this on the inside. Very little critters. They look like this in the inside. Can you see it? Can you see it? Yeah. There are lots of tiny holes. You have 26 bones in each foot. This is not a flap. The knee joint works like a hinge to move up your calf up and down. Look at this. It looks so cool, right? These are actually in this book is actually in my Oscar books. Well, not the song Oscar, the other Oscar. I call this the educational book about human body. Your spine helps you stand straight, but it lets you bend too. If you have a bad fall, you can break a bone in your leg. That sounds bad. A doctor will make the bone straight and put your leg in a plaster cast. The cast keeps your bones still so they can knit and heal together and heal. Who has more bone? Okay, not. Babies have 300 bones. I'm sorry about that. I told you that babies have only 206 bones and parents have 300. Babies have only 300 bones. By the time you're grown up and you only have 206, but they're big ones. And your muscles, okay. Your triceps pulls your arm down. Your arm muscles work in pairs to pull your arm up and down. Your bicep pulls your arm up. And what happens when you want to jump? First, the brain sends a message to the nerves on your leg, and then the nerve sends the message back, and then it activates your bones and muscles on your leg, and then you jump. There are about 50 muscles on your face. We already know that. Frown muscles, smile muscles. When you exercise, some things can seem hard at first, but your muscles get bigger and stronger the more you use them. And the more you exercise, the easier it gets. So come on everybody, let's do some jumping jacks. Okay, no way. Where is the biggest muscle in your body? Your back is the biggest muscle, like right over here. This is your biggest muscle, your back. It's in your bottom and it's called gluteus maximus. Ooh, cool. But lots of muscles move your move because you want them to. These are voluntary muscles. This is what muscles really look close up. Your brain, okay. This is where we learn how the brain sends signals. Here's how your nerves and your brain work together. If you want to pick a flower, your brain sends a message to pick the flower. If you see a thorn, your brain sends a message to be careful. And that activates your eye and your hand to pick it up carefully. Your brain is joined to every part of your body by tiny parts called nerves. Messages travel along your nerves from and from your brain. The left half of your brain controls the right side of your body. The right half of your brain controls the left side of your body. The left side of the brain is often stronger half, which is why most people are right-handed. Your brain is very soft and squishy, but the bones of your skull protect it. How heavy is your brain? A newborn baby's brain weighs about as much as 2 apples. How much does 2 apples weigh? I don't know. An adult's brain weighs as much as 10 apples. A sperm weighs as about the same as 62 apples. A goldfish weighs the same of a tiny piece of an apple. Your memory is how your brain stores information, and own your name, knowing to how to tie your shoelaces. Will your memory ever get full? No, because your brain can remember an incredible amount of information. An 8 years old brain can already holds more information than 1,000,000 books. Lift the flap to test your memory. Look at all these for a few seconds. Okay, that's very bad. Sometimes your brain plays tricks on you. I never knew that. Which one is the longest? Tell me. In this, which one is the longest? I think they both are the same. Answer. Both lines are the same length. I'm correct. If the arrowheads make it look as if the bottom line is longer. Which of the pink dots is the biggest? In this one, which pink dot is the biggest? Well, I guess they're both the same. Answer. Both dots are the same size. The green dots make it look as the pink dot on the left is bigger. Your brain helps decide what you're looking at. I think this is a cup. Two faces or a vase? What do you see? What do you see in this? Two vases? Two vases or two? Do you see a vase in this or a face? I think it's a. I think it's a vase. Sleeping gives your brain a rest. Some parts of your brain shut down while you sleep, but the parts that make dreams are busy. A few people have brains that stay more awake. Even they talk or even walk in their sleep. The brainstem keeps your heart, lungs, and few tubes working all the time. When your body sends a brain a message, lots of different body parts send messages. Lots of different parts of your brain start talking to each other to decide what to do. Follow the numbers to see what happens inside your brain when you see your friend. IT. Who is it? Sending a message to a memory to find out. To a memory team to find out. It's a friend. How do I feel? You recognize your friend's face. I feel happy, so what should I do? Your lips smile to show that you're happy. Your senses. Find out about the world around you by using 5 senses: sight, smell, touch, taste, and hearing. Each time you send something, it's because a message has gone zipping to your brain from your senses. These messages travel along pathways called nerves. We already know that. I'm just not comfortable. Your brain takes all the messages from your senses and uses them to figure out what is going on around you. Where am I? Nose smell flowers. Ears hear bees buzzing. Feet feel the grass. I'm in the garden. You hear with your ears. When this sound hits your ear, it's your eardrum. This buzzing is turned into a message. Really loud sounds can damage the ears. So people who work in noisy places have to protect them. You see with your eyes. Your eyeball is the size of a ping pong ball. When you look at something, light goes through a hole called pupil. Your your eye turns the light into messages that are sent along the nerve to your brain and your brain turns them into a picture. When you look at something, light goes into your eyeball. This is the part of your brain picks up the smells. Smells go through your nostrils. A smell is actually a tiny piece of thing you're smelling. Smell floats through the air like a cloud. Your tongue can pick a lot of different tastes. These are the main ones: salty, sweet, bitter, and sour. Your you taste using things called taste buds. They're inside the little bumps on your tongue. Some people can pick up more tastes than others. This might uh, this might be because they have more taste buds. I can taste a tomato, a cream, and a hint of lemon. Tomatoes? About one is in four people is a super taster. Why do you get dizzy when you spin around? That because watery stuff deep inside your ears, when the liquid spins around, when you spin around, the liquid spins around too. When you stop, the liquid uh, keeps on moving for a while. That's what makes you dizzy. If you suddenly walk into a dark place, you can hardly see anything at first. That's because if you come somewhere from light, your pupils holes in your middle of your eye start out small, which turns your which, it just takes a while to adjust. After a while, After a while in a dark place, your pupils get larger to let in more light. When you hurt yourself, your brain gets a message telling you what you hurt. Why can you smell much when you have a cold? Because your nose makes extra snot. This this stops the smells from getting through properly. Why do you get dizzy? Animal senses can be stronger than ours or very different. An eagle can see things over from 3 times as far from a human can. A dog's nose can be as 10,000 times more powerful than us. Some animals have their senses in different parts of their bodies. Flies can taste with their feet. Grasshoppers hear with their legs. When you Pain warns you to take care of the part you've hurt. It's also of your body's way of saying don't do that again. Here are here are some games you can play with your senses. Try eating a piece of fruit while holding an onion under your nose. What does it taste like? Hearing. Close your eyes while a friend walks around the room, making lots of different noises such as stomping. Try to such as stomping or closing a door. Try to guess what they're doing just from the noise. Your eyes work together to help to tell how far away something is. Close one eye and to put the top on a pen. Put lots of different objects in a bag. Pick a mix of rough, smooth, bumpy, and spiking squashy things. Put your hand in the bag and grab an object. Um, can you guess what it is just by feeling it? Your sense of touch can tell you whether the thing is touching hot or cold, hard or soft, spiky or smooth. There are a lot of There are lots of sensitive dots called nerve endings under your skin. Nerves, finger, nerve endings. It does feel kind of rough. When you run around your finger along this page, your nerve ending sends a message that it feels bumpy. You have nerve endings inside your body too. That's why you can feel things like a tummy ache. Growing and healing. People actually don't stop growing at the same speed. Before a baby is before a baby is born, a baby grows inside its mother. After 2 months, it stays in there for about 9 months. At 2 years old, you're about half of the height of a grown up. Your first teeth are called milk teeth. These teeth fall out as uh, as you get new grown up teeth. Your hair keeps on growing at all the time, no matter how old you are, until you cut them. Tiny things called germs can get into your body and make you sick. Other little white things called blood cells uh, and eat germs. When you cut yourself, blood comes out. Having a cold or breathing in dust to your chest and throat muscles cause you to sneeze. Air shoots up from your lungs and you sneeze. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure to share, like and subscribe so you won't miss out on our latest videos. Now it's question time. Who has more bones, a child or a grown-up? Answer me in the comment section below. It's me, Advait, and if you are watching this video, thank you.